Conan the Barbarian number 11 has been released out into the wild, and I got word about stuff before I read it that apparently there are some events that happened in the book that were taken from the 80s Conan movie, Conan the Barbarian 1 with Arnold, might I add. And I was like thinking, oh, that could be good or bad. I hope this isn't like some retcon. I hope this isn't some big change. I love James Earl Jones, but I don't need to make Thulsa Doom, assuming that Thulsa Doom look like him. You know, I don't know, man. So what's going on? So I finally read it, and well, we can now talk about it because I had all the answers.
As I suspected, 32 flavors.
So imagine my sigh of relief when I read the comic. Not only did I really enjoy it, highly recommend it by the way, especially if you've been reading this, and we don't get a great big retcon, we don't get a bait and switch, we don't get a revised Thulsa Doom looking like James Earl Jones, we get something actually a little bit, to some people might be a little bit of a smaller detail, but for me it's actually pretty damn cool. So yes, YouTube, I am looking at a website version of this, but I did buy the comic right here in my hand, as you can see in this video, which, yes, go pick this up. Great cover by Alex Horley, by the way. Fucking awesome. So let's go look at this comic here, shall we? Cole here, who's been very prominent in this arc, he has uncovered the Atlantean sword. Now, obviously, the context for this is a bit different versus the 1982 movie, but it's cool to see that this sword has made its way into the comic books. And for this particular detail, it's kind of cool because this arc has really revolved around King Cole. And obviously, Thulsa Doom has been a Cole villain dominantly. So having Thulsa Doom in his proper debut and Cole being involved in this arc along with Conan and Brule and such has actually been very fitting. And I'm like, oh, I like that. So they brought in Thulsa, but they made sure Cole was involved for this whole ordeal. And I love that they did. And the sword is actually connected to Thulsa. So that sword has some bad juju as you look over here. It gives off some bad energy. And as you see on these pages, it's like, oh, damn, what the hell's going on here? Well, it brought us our boy, man. And he kind of controlled Cole for a moment. And then he stabbed the fuck out of him, which I have a feeling he lived. He just had to prop himself up to give him the proper full-on introduction, even though they've been kind of hinting at him in previous issues, all the way back to like issue 2 or 3 per se. So it's cool that this is happening, and actually love that they added this element, and it makes you think, wow, how many other things are they going to add from the movies into this? So hopefully they don't go too far with it. I don't think they will. Zub seems to be very informed on that the Arnold movies are not the Howard takes on the movies, but they're kind of their own thing. So I do trust in Mr. Jim Zub. I trust in the people at Titan Comics, Heroic Signatures, to continue to do right by Conan and the Robert E. Howard legacy. But I want to know what your guys' thoughts are on this. Did you like that this sword was brought into here? I actually thought it was cool. Once again, I thought it was damn cool that they did it, and I like that it's a smaller thing, because you can make that work into the, once again, context of the story. But are you opposed to this happening? Do you just want nothing the 80s movies to do with these Howard adventures at all? Are you one of those guys who's that much of a pure split? If you get that, I get it, but I'm going to stand by this decision. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below on your thoughts on the Atlantean sword being brought into this from the movies, albeit for a very different purpose. And I'll see you on the next video, and you lay down your souls to the gods, rock and roll.
Son of a bitch is dug in like an Alabama tick.
You're hit. You're bleeding, man.
I ain't got time to bleed.